Hello, welcome to a video. Let's get into it before I get talking too much. I am using Monday's Tarot, Mystic Monday's Tarot deck. For anyone who's wondering, trust your intuition. My intuition's like, Leah, time for a new setup for filming. So I'm really excited. I love it when my intuition's like, do it. I'm using this stone. I don't know what it is though. I don't know if you can see it. It's like green. I think it's adventuring. I do wonder what adventuring is. Pretty sure it has to do with adventure. But in terms of like the heart, with it being green, I really go off of colors. So I don't know about anyone else. I love colors. 7 of Wands right now. You are getting into organization, which is great. Beginning of the year is a great time to get organized in general, but especially last year, if you had anything that was really standing out to you in terms of, and I'm getting a little bit of like, something about you wanting to really speak about it, but you felt uncertain because you didn't feel like you either were expertised enough. That's not really a word, but you know what I mean. Like you were either someone with a lot of knowledge, like, how would I say this? It's like you went to school, so you feel very certain that you got the information that you wanted to get, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So it's like that, those kind of things where you were like really wanting to say something about it, but you never did, or you never really were so upfront with the people in your life. And now you feel like you're getting to that point of organizing, especially with the way you want to go about the goals of it, especially with the way you want to go about with like future actions that you know you need to do. You're really starting to place them kind of like on paper, or something about getting it into your really attention, you know, your direct line of sight. We have the 7 of Cups. Also, when I take off my glasses, I literally can't see. So if I squint or anything, it's because I'm like trying to see you, but like I can't because I can't see. Like, ooh. So like, you see this bottle, how, you know, it's not too far away from me, right? I can't see it. Like, I mean, obviously I can see the bottle for sure, but I can't see the words on the thing. Maybe they're small for you too. I'm just really not, I'm never really been able to see. I had glasses when I was in kindergarten or something like that. Like, I love glasses. I also love playing sports. Glasses and sports don't mix, let me tell you. Soccer, ooh. Dodgeball, ooh. Football, ooh. Anyway, I'm a little goofy today if you haven't noticed. Okay, so we have the 7 of Cups and then the Chariot. So when it comes down to like the things, what I was talking about last year, those are really looking to be the things of like desire, the things that you, in terms of like where you want to take your life, who you want to be in the future, those kind of, in a way, roles that you want to step into, you're starting to place really organized detail on it. Like, I'm getting like, I don't know if you ever know it. I'm kind of going into like some like, what is it called? Astrology, kind of like, for me, people with a Virgo sun are very organized in their kind of like organized way. And I've known a few Virgo suns, I think an ex, a couple exes were Virgo suns, but they're really organized. And that's what's coming to mind is you're really organizing in terms of like how you see things. So it's really good because you're going to be able to see if you're missing any detail, or if anything that you feel is like in 2022 that you really wanted to have happen and it didn't happen yet, you can make it happen in 23 is like your mindset, where it's like you're going to make it happen. You're like pushing yourself even past that fear. That's awesome. That really is awesome. Yeah, honestly, I'm really happy for you, honestly. It's a great way for you to feel, I don't know, like, well, let's see what it feels like. Got the King of Swords. The world fell over. Hold on, because I really, for me as a reader, I love seeing how the cards kind of fall out. So the world fell over the swords. What was it? The Seven of Wands. Sorry, the Seven of Wands, like this. So it's like with the organization, you're really starting to form your ideal world. So one thing I do is live by my main character energy, which I really hope eventually everyone can get there, which means that you're basically living your life as if you are the main character of a movie, you are the main character of a story. You know, kind of like, sometimes I think I am Harry Potter, okay? Like those kind of like when you were a kid and you read about those books or watched those movies and you're like, I want to be that person. There's something inside of you right now that's like that kid that wants to be that person or whatever. So you're really starting to implement with the things that you're like desiring in terms of 2022. You're really starting to really make like boundaries about it. But these boundaries are more so, I'm getting where you are needing to limit on some things that you know aren't as beneficial for you. And you're kind of like more so being a bit more stern with, I suppose, than more than anything, the choices that you're making. And it's like the choices that really are like habitual, the kind of choices that you last year were making. It's like you're organizing through those choices to see what is really beneficial and what isn't. Because when you are, you know, when you are doing anything with your life, you are giving your time, giving your energy. So one quote that came up last year that was so, like, it was so good was, it was from my landlord, actually. Awesome dude. But he was like, you know, even though, so it's like you have two choices, right? So even though, you might think like if you're making one choice, it's beneficial. It's like when you say yes to one thing, I can't really think of the quote that much, but I got it from my landlord. But it's like, when you have the choice between saying yes and no, you're really saying no to one thing either way, even if you say yes. So when you say yes, make sure that what you say to like say yes is beneficial for you in doing it, for the long run, or for the way that you want to structure 2023 with like the goals that you have in mind, I would say. Okay, so I haven't looked at these. These were like these on the table, you know. So I don't want to, you know, don't look at the cards yet, but I'm going to make these past, present, and future for your direction, okay? So this is going to be an awesome way for all of us to see what's headed, you know? So from the past, what is best is to learn from it. From the present, what is best is to live in it. And for the future, what is best is to prepare for it. So that overall, you're able to really just feel that kind of like you're in control of your life. and you're really just like at peace with your life and what you're choosing to do with your life. All right, so this is going to be the past. We have the Four of Pentacles, okay? And then this is going to be the present. We have Judgment. And Four of Pentacles is in reverse as well. And then we have the King of Cups. This is going to be the future. Okay, so they're all in reverse, but they all... Okay, I'm going to put them upright because I think I did put them in reverse. My bad. So that's my human mistake. I'm sorry. Hey. So Four Pentacles, okay? Judgment. So ignore that I said they're in reverse. They are upright. So the past being the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, usually for me as a reader, it would be about like restriction. It would be about like you're really holding on to something, and it's more so that you really need the nudge of releasing and like forgiving. So with the Four of Pentacles being in the past, for this past year, really you're learning how to release in terms of trusting that when you do release, it's like you have that extra room to be able to receive what you would have received if you would have released, if you know what I mean. So when you release, you receive. So when you're able to receive new experiences. You're able to receive the experiences that maybe once before you really wished you could have, but you didn't have the room for. Now you have the room for. Now you're able to truly, like, really resonate in terms of being at peace. Because one thing when it comes to being at peace is you're able to really let things flow and go. And one thing about energy is that, like, it flows and goes all the dang time. It's a river, baby. Life's a river, and life is energy. So when you let it go, you let it flow. Releasing is letting, letting emotions go more than anything. It's like letting yourself be okay with where things are. And sometimes that is so very hard. Sometimes it is very hard. But when you get to that place of you are ready to release, then it's almost as if it's like it just flows. It's very incredible when you get to that place. But I will say it's when you're ready to get to that place of releasing is when it will happen. If you like pressure yourself to release, it won't be, as effective, because when it comes to release, it's about like letting go. So if you're not ready to let go, there are some things that you can look forward to really looking at. So the present, though, is Judgment. So maybe in terms of letting go and releasing right now in the present, you're really looking to clear up and get all the fogginess of the past cleared out so that you can focus on currently, like in this present moment, the most powerful you could be, what it is that you want to like have room for, sort of thing. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because it's like you figured out what you want to release. So you've been releasing, working on that slowly over time, and you find that you have this room for wanting to experience excitement. You want to experience joy. You want to experience happiness, or, you want to experience peace. You want to experience, contentment. So you're able to now in the present feel what you want to experience in your current form of self or whatever. You know what I mean? The you now, which is awesome. And then in the future, especially when it comes to emotions with the King of Cups, you're able to allow your emotions to benefit you in a way where they're not going to overtake you and dictate you in terms of the direction of your life, in terms of encouraging you on in the direction of your life. I am getting really much so when it comes to like the emotion of fear and what your present life is attached with fear, you're releasing it a lot more. There's less resistance, allowing you to see truly in terms of your actions what emotions are actually like encouraging you to act in that way. And you're able to, I don't know, you're able to like dictate kind of your future a lot easier, because you're able to see what's motivating you to make that action, and is it beneficial for you tomorrow? And if it is, then you're like, yeah. If it isn't, then you're like, okay, we're gonna slow the roll, we're gonna take a step back, maybe two, and see where we're at. And then you're gonna be able to see, is that the direction you're gonna be able to go in, or is that the direction you wanna go in or need to go in for you to feel the fulfillment in 2023, baby. Okay, cool. So I think that's all I have for you. Yeah, I think that's a great message for today. It was amazing. I hope you honestly have a good time with it. It's rough riding for me. Like, I am, every day is a new day. You know what I mean? It's exciting. Every day is a wonderful day to be alive on this wonderful earth and share it with you all. Until next time, I'm going to end it with spraying myself and just the energy, cleared up. That's confirmation, baby. That's confirmation. Okay, anyway. I hope you have a good time. Drink some water, Yeah, you got it. Treat yourself, love yourself, and hug yourself today. Bye.